So, what are you interested? You show so much motivation. Huh? So difficult? Huh? You thought? There's no harder work, yeah, than the work of a practitioner. Yeah? Every other work is easier. Every moment we have to turn our attention to what we are doing. And that is, to get this going, it's very tough. But if you have determination, if you are not interested in anything else, then it's no problem. But because, as saying, we think about the future that has not come, and worry about the things we have done in the past, that's why we never get calm. Don't worry about the things. Yeah, Joan.
There's something that's been happening in the last couple of days, and there is a recognition that there's dukkha there in something specific.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, there is because it arises out of the cheetah, at the same time arising out of the cheetah is a reaction in the body, either tightening of the hands or increasing of the heart rate. And also at the same time, there's thoughts and feelings, and often associated with a memory. And that happens within about 15 seconds. And shortly, like right after that, cessation arises. And that it ceases. Dukkha ceases. But only as soon as I recognized it and known where it comes from. So
you actually analyze or what?
I'm sorry?
Analyze?
No, it's I know that it's arisen.
Okay.
I know that it's arisen from the cheetah. I know that all those things are at the same time connected, right at the same time, and then like within seconds afterwards, it stops. But towards this afternoon, the cessation took longer. It took about 45 seconds. So it was almost like it was a deeper realization. I don't know how to describe it.
Joan,
I don't know if I have words.
Everything arises from the chitta.
Yes.
So, but it doesn't arise at the same time.
No.
One thing comes first, and then the next thing comes, and the next thing comes.
Yes.
And if you're aware of, the order in what they arise, yeah, then you know also the reason why it arises.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then if you just stay, if you don't go into labeling it, yeah,
no.
then also it ceases instantly.
Now this is it. When I find that I know that it has come from there. That's
from where?
From the chitta. I know that it arises from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that.
So, and what is the problem?
It's starting to take longer to, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, because the awareness is not sharp enough.
Okay.
That's why there is still attachment to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, if the sharpness is, if you just see it, blip, blip, it makes blip, and then it goes. Blip, it makes go. Blip, it makes go. Blip, it goes. Yeah?
Yeah.
It doesn't stay. Yeah. Only if you if you put some value, if you put some label on it, then it stays. So, if I wanted to ask something.
Yeah, I have the same problem that I sit 1 hour and then I stop. Even it's not I didn't catch the reason, and like maybe please explain my heart, like what's the benefit to just stay long? Like I never get the answer of.
That's not. So what I mean, I can only help you to point out what you have to look at. Yeah. So when you stop, do you do a recollection? What happened before?
I think it's a wrong thinking that the Buddha not succeed. I didn't succeed in the...
What? Not?
The concentration in 1 hour.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, it didn't work.
Then it's becoming boring. Yeah.
And then I said, okay, it didn't work. For 1 hour I couldn't concentrate for 10 minutes.
Doesn't matter. It's not important, yeah. It's not important if it works or if it doesn't work, yeah. Because that is evaluation, yeah? And evaluation comes always from the kilesas, yeah? They want to make us stop, yeah? I mean, it is not important, if it works or not. It is important if you go back, yeah? And that's where, that's where it becomes difficult. Yeah? We don't find any more interest, yeah, in the Buddha, yeah, because... and we want to do something else, yeah. The kilesas get agitated, yeah. There's some restlessness, yeah, or there's some boredom, and this is what you have to realize: the feeling of boredom, and then you have to look at it, just the feeling of pain, and ask, okay, there's boredom. So how does it look like? And the moment you get interested in boredom disappears. It cannot stay, boredom has no interest in anything, yeah? So the moment we get interested in boredom disappears.
Like I follow the boredom and then I...
Yeah, just look at the boredom and just tell yourself there is boredom, yeah? And then look what it is, what it feels like. How does it feel like, yeah? And then instantly it is gone, yeah? But then there might be some other sensations, like tiredness or restlessness or things like that. And then we look at that, yeah?
So when I have the strong feeling to stop, like
yeah,
to think,
then
to see what
yeah,
made me stop.
yeah. Then look at the feeling. Look at the sensation, yeah. And maybe, maybe you even know the thought that came before that feeling, yeah. Or the label that you put on that feeling, yeah. For instance, boredom or, yeah, don't care, I'm just tired, Yeah?
There's also, today I did about 4 hours of investigation, and I ended up with a terrible headache. So.
What kind of investigation did you do?
Body investigation.
Mm-hmm.
But it was also body investigation, not just specific. I did that for a couple of hours, and then the other things that are connected to body investigation.
Like what?
The memory was one in particular.
No.
No.
Body is body.
Leave it alone.
You said it is connected to the body.
Yeah.
Body is one khandha. Memory is another khandha.
Yeah.
So we don't investigate that. Yeah.
Don't do them together.
We can use memory to bring up memories about the body. So when I was young.
Yeah.
We can use the memory, or the memory when we went to the hospital to see the corpse again, yeah? Then we bring up this memory inside the body investigation, but we don't investigate memory.
Okay.
And with the body investigation, normally we don't investigate mental feelings, we investigate bodily feelings. And bodily feelings is, pain.
But you should only do about an hour at a time, is that right?
No, you can do more, yeah. But not, that depends on the strength of your chitta, yeah. Mm-hmm. Depends on the strength of awareness. As I normally say, if you can concentrate, if you concentrate on one object, yeah. And if you see, when you with the body investigation, for instance, you say liver, yeah, or skin or whatever. And then you want to deviate it. Then that means your concentration is not enough. Then you should, rest. Yeah.
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 I think.
And we are too lazy because it is so difficult. That's why we like to investigate. But this kind of investigation doesn't bring us any fruits or not too much fruits. Yeah.
Just a headache.
Yeah, just a headache. Yeah. So,
the last few days, I feel I'm much more calm.
Yeah.
And also my concentration going faster to this step. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I can before I can describe it like when I'm in a swimming pool with many people.
Yeah.
You just put your head a little bit under the water.
Yeah.
You can still hear all the noise, but
yeah.
And now I even go a little bit more
that's
deeper
good.
than that. But so I can do meditation and go to this state. But from the other side, I sleep much longer, much more.
You sleep more?
Yes. Before I didn't sleep a lot. I was stressed. But now I'm more calm. And then it's hard for me, like after meditation, and then sometimes I fall asleep. Or after walking here, I go to my kuti, I want to meditate, but no, I'm tired. I sleep before if sleep 10 minutes now, it can be 1 hour. So I don't know.
That
more
means
calm, but more sleep.
When now you have to evaluate, when you get calm and calmer, yeah? When you come out of this calm, if you're tired, that wasn't samadhi. Actually, when you're in samadhi, then you come out and refresh, and that's why you don't need so much sleep. Yeah? But when it is just calm, and you stay with the calmness and concentrate on the calmness, then you feel tired. Or you feel tired, when you try and open the door, and that's nice and calm, and then you close the door in front of you, and then you open it again, and then you feel really tired. Although, you say it is a very calm meditation.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel tired, like I don't feel tired from body. I feel tired from...
Yeah, that is... Yeah, I mean, that is something you have to investigate. Okay, there is tiredness. What is it? Is it actually boredom? It can be boredom. So, the moment you feel tired, so bring up a very interesting thought.
I don't have interesting thoughts anymore.
Yes, you just need to remind yourself of your father or mother, and then, lots of energy is coming up.
When I sleeping, the dream of them coming all the time.
Yeah, it's not the dream. No, when you do meditation and you feel tired, then bring something up very interesting. Normally it's something that aggravates you, yeah? And then you see if you're tired or not.
I'm not tired doing the meditation.
No, after the meditation.
To get myself to continue to another session.
Yeah? And that's where you get tired.
Yes.
Yeah, because most probably it is boredom. And you don't realize it, yeah? You don't want to do it again, and the kilesas, find all sorts of tricks, yeah, to divert your attention, yeah. So when you think, now I'm tired, then bring up something that really aggravates you, yeah. And once the energy is back, then go back to the Buddha. We need to use some tricks. At the moment you look very tired, yeah? Sometimes you get fooled, with this calmness, and instead of staying with the Buddha or staying with the breath, we stay with the calmness, and that doesn't have the same effect.
I don't feel energized when I wake up from the meditation. I don't feel more energized. The meditation feels very calm and nice, but I don't feel more
that's exactly, that is not, I mean, it is okay, but it's not, you haven't really gone into the room, yeah? Where you really relax everything, and when you come out, you're really energetic. You're awake.
It happened to me one time for, I don't know, less than a second, that I suddenly like a light coming, and I felt like energized.
Yeah.
Short
So I mean, try in the right direction, and it will come back. Yeah. But at the moment, we find the easy way out. Okay, it's calm, and that's enough for us. We don't want to do any more work. Yeah. Huh? And that's why we don't get on. We can do that for the rest of our life, but our practice will not go on. Yeah? And that is the most common mistake that the people do. The moment the calm comes up, or some happiness comes up, or peacefulness comes up, then they stay with the feeling. Yeah? It's a result of our effort, yeah, that brings that peacefulness or the calmness, yeah? And then that's enough, yeah? I mean, just like people, have pain, give me a pill, and okay, my pain is gone, yeah? Then we don't need to investigate.
The stop, the most, like when I tell you I sit 1 hour, and then after 10 minutes I want to back to sit. And it's,
what? Speak up.
I want to back to sit.
Huh?
But it's
Yes.
from beginning.
Yeah.
But you say not to believe this thought. Just
No.
to practice.
Yeah, and just go on. Yeah. Say, okay, yeah, go to sleep and I sit. Yeah.
To them.
It's a really common mistake, and people, mistake it, for samadhi because they get some calm, but it's not samadhi. When you really enter samadhi, when you get out, you're really fresh, yeah, and sometimes you're really awake, yeah. So I mean, people try to, it is still trying to get results, yeah. We are looking for this, we are looking for this calm, or we are looking for this peacefulness, and that's what we are finding. But it's not the real thing.
So what I should look for?
Buddha. That's what you should look for. Where's the Buddha?
I really like to find peaceful.
Yeah, see, and that's why.
My life look for peacefulness.
And that is what is happening, and that actually makes us stop practicing. Yeah, we just practice till the state until we get calm, and then we are happy, satisfied. Yeah, and yeah, I mean we just stay. It's just like you see you are in the valley, and you see a mountain that you have to climb, and then you climb out, until you have a nice look, and then you stop. Yeah. We don't want to go up to the top because it's too difficult. Yeah? I mean, the higher we want to climb, and the more difficult it becomes. Yeah?
Is it when you're investigating and when you have the awareness about the dukkha and what that is that satipanya? That awareness?
I mean, if you're aware of the feeling, if you see the dukkha, I mean, it is, yeah, it is a part, yeah, but it's not yet deep, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Sati knows that there is a feeling, and Panya knows it's dukkha, yeah. But I mean, Panya should know where the dukkha is coming from, also.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this develops over time, then.
Yeah, I mean, Panya only develops through really investigation, asking the right questions.
Yes.
Yeah? And not listening for the answers that come by the kilesas. Because that is not Panya, that is just knowledge.
I never get any answers.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. You will get answers, sooner or later, once the heart is completely calm, it will get answers. Yeah? And these answers are not that, I mean, we can't describe these answers that come, yeah? Because it's just knowingness. Yeah? They don't come in form of thoughts, yeah? When they come in form of thoughts, they're already, tainted by the kilesas. So we shouldn't trust them. You're really so energetic today. I mean, even the teacher, goes to sleep. Yeah? Where's Nash? I mean, we need somebody who is who is really interested. Huh? What? Oh, Vishal, yeah. I mean, anybody who's interested, I mean, you're here so long, you're not really interested in practice anymore. Yeah? You just look for the calm, and that's what you're happy with it, yeah. Huh? That's not meditation. Meditation is really tough work, yeah. It is from the moment we wake up, to stay with the Buddha, or to stay at least, with the breath, or to stay with the feeling of the body when it is walking or the working. Yeah? And that is tough. Yeah? But once we get it, once we get the hang of it, then it goes easy. Then it becomes easier. Yeah? Then other problems arise. Yeah? Then the real problems arise, and then we can gain wisdom. Yeah? Nobody said it's an easy way. Yeah?
Is that like making your life difficult?
What?
Is that making your life difficult? I mean, let's say somebody stays with the Buddha.
Yeah? No, it doesn't make the life difficult. It is difficult to stay with the Buddha. Because the mind likes to go out, and play with this, play with all these sensations, play with the thoughts, play around, yeah. So the difficult thing is, to concentrate it on the Buddha, yeah. The life itself doesn't get difficult, yeah. It's actually getting much easier because we see things, we know things, we don't have to think. For most of the things, I mean, for our line of work, we don't have to think. Yeah? What do you have to think when you wash the bowl? You just see, look, and do. There's no thinking involved in it. When you sweep, there's no thinking involved in it. But when I watch you sweeping, there's lots of thinking involved.
I feel really every time I look for this calmness and peacefulness, it was like something in I don't know where to find it. But this is not the goal.
No.
So I really want this one. To get this.
If you want to get a hole, you have to dig.
No, but I said it's not the right goal to look for peacefulness or calmness.
No, it's not the right goal. It's the right goal to be aware. So to stay with the Buddha or stay with the breath. That's a goal. We want to be aware of every movement that happens within the cheetah.
For that we need to be calm.
And the result, is calm, of course. The cheetah is restless because it constantly goes out here and there and that, it hears something, then the cheetah goes out, and then it goes out there, and then it goes out there, then it goes out to thoughts, and it goes out to memories. And of course, it takes a lot of energy, and then, of course, then we are tired. If we stay with whatever is happening in our cheetah, we don't get tired.
So the calmness is the result from staying with the Buddha, and the cheetah the cheetah can rest.
Yeah.
So it's not the goal; it's just a food from concentrating.
That's. I thought I explained that often enough. Yeah. The goal is not the whole. The work is the digging, and the whole is the result of our work. Yeah.
So why are we digging?
Digging, staying with the Buddha. Yeah, that is the goal. Yeah, to be aware of everything that goes on in the chitta. Otherwise, how do we know? Yeah, there are a lot of thieves and bandits. They take the chitta out. Yeah, or you can call them bad friends. And invite the chitta to go here and go there. Yeah, and you don't see them. Because you're running after your goal, and this goal is also coming from the kilesas, from your bad friends, yeah? So all what you want to do is, Lukta Mahaprabhu said the same thing. When he realized, once, the chitta, was great and splendid, and then the next time the chitta was completely disastrous, yeah? And then you decide, I'm not interested, if the chitta is splendid or disastrous, I'm only interested to stay with my Buddha. And then, over the time, the chitta developed again. We want to know, because that is the essence of the chitta. So, in order to know we are staying with the Buddha and know whatever is going on in the chitta. Then we know that the chitta wants to go out. Yeah? I told you, if you're already in samadhi, in upachara samadhi, you still stay with the breath or you still stay with the Buddha. Yeah? And if you stay with the breath and you get really calm and the attention, the sati drops back into the heart, then you see what is going on in the heart or in the chitta, yeah? And then you see that it constantly wants to go out, yeah? But then you're already that calm that you don't let it go out. But it still tries to, yeah? It tries to escape, yeah? But there we see, it wants to form a thought, and then we see the intention to form a thought, and we don't give in to it, and then there's no thought formed, yeah? That's when we can stay there, but we need really good concentration, yeah? Then we see what is happening within the chitta. Yeah? And then once we see, and when we are when we are quite skilled with that, then we can, for instance, follow a thought. We see the intention to thought and mindfully think. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, and then we see how this intention of a thought, the direction, then how this thought slowly forms. Yeah. So we see how these things, or we see a sensation and then we see, what is happening, because it doesn't happen instantly. They don't like that. Yeah. And then you see the sensation coming in, and then you see the reaction of the cheetah. But there doesn't have to be a reaction, because the reaction only comes after labeling it. Then the reaction of the cheetah. It doesn't react instantly. The sensation comes, then we label it, and because of our label, it actually gets, a good or a bad, and then the reaction comes to overcome it or to get rid of it or so on. But we don't see it, because our computer is so fast and our span of attention is so slow. It's just like, you see a high-speed train, passing by, when you're standing or when you're walking. You don't see anything what is inside this high-speed train. But when you go up to the speed of the high-speed train, then you watch everything. You know what the people are doing in there, When you run at the same speed of the train, then you see this person, just eat something, or this person talks to something, or this, But if you stand there and whoosh, you don't see anything, you just see color, passing by. Yeah?
But you can have the awareness that comes from the cheetah that there is a like and dislike.
Of course.
So you can have that.
Yeah, but that is already,
arise.
But before comes the label.
Yes.
When you look at the Paticca Samuppada, then you exactly know what is happening, And you have to be up to the speed, to see, It's okay, if you catch the reaction, good or bad, but you have to become faster. That's training.
For me, sometimes I aware when I do Buddha, even not in meditation, like I see how it's go out and I feel so stupid. Like
feel what?
Stupid, like this system so stupid. I hear a sound and then I build a story.
That is already, feeling stupid about these things is not good. Just realize what is going on. We don't want to value anything that is going on. We have lots of stupid thoughts. And we see, it is stupid to go out, But the moment we judge it, that means we dislike it, and we try to not to do it, and with the energy we put on that, it comes again. Just realize it and then go on to the next thing.
And also, when I lose to my kilesa, like they say, I'm tired, okay, and I lose it. I lose 3 days already now.
What?
For 3 days I'm losing. I'm saying tomorrow I will be, and I'm losing again and again.
Yeah.
And it takes me time after to bring back the feeling.
Bring back the determination. That's why Lungta Mahabua, had a very great example, or simile, he said, the fight against the kilesas is the fight, of a boxer going into the ring with a champion. He's instantly is thrown out. All what the boxer can do is, the moment he regains consciousness, he's going back into the ring. That's the only thing.
I can accept it and not.
Yeah, just accept it. But what is helpful in this way, when you give up to the kilesa, say, okay, I'm defeated, but the next time I try, 1 or 2 or 3 minutes more. And then you actually do it. You always can do 1 minute more. Yeah?
Yes.
But this is important, yeah? You say, I'm defeated, but next time I try one more minute or 2 more minutes, yeah?
Because I know, like when I'm really tired, or I think I rest a little bit. I know already, if I was going to the meditation drum room, and then after 5 minutes I forgot about it.
Yes.
But these 2 minutes to take myself up to go there, it's like very critical.
It is very difficult, and it will take some time, yeah? But whenever you tell yourself, okay, I should go up, and make an effort to, yeah? Sooner or later you will be able.
Okay, and another question.
Don't feel hopeless, it's a way of the kilesas, to deter us, yeah? It's just a training, just like, we train to speak. It doesn't come out, the words doesn't come out the first time we open our mouth. We have to train.
We never train the
determination
inside.
also.
Huh?
Yeah, we never train the inside. It's to train the inside.
Yeah.
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 New.
Well, we trained it when we got this body.
Inside.
Well, we were much more concentrated, yeah. we were so willing to be able to see the world that we learned, whatever is needed for being able to see or live in the world. So we learned to walk, we learned to talk, we learned to, we learned to think, yeah. And once that was finished with 15, then we forgot about all this training, and then just, went on autopilot and just let the things run. Training, this is also some sort of training, yeah? It's not the same as training the cheetah to be calm, yeah? But it is required highly concentration, yeah? I mean, when you look, yeah? When you are aware of what is necessary to be able to stand or to walk, I mean, it is amazing what we did. This coordination, now we forgot all about it. But we had to learn this coordination.
And we didn't care what people think about us.
No.
When we concentrate those things.
And we shouldn't care about what people think about, or what your kilesas think about it. Yeah, just go on training, yeah? And always remember, when you're defeated, tell yourself, okay, the kilesas have defeated me, but I will fight on, yeah? That is the spirit, that is the warrior spirit.
Yeah, I could tell it 1 to 2, but on the third time I felt like failure.
But even now then, yeah? Okay, now they defeated me. Yeah?
Because I feel like I see them, how they are coming. I see they say you should sleep and rest. I know the wisdom you should go and meditate and walking. And I give in, and I know I'm giving in.
Yeah.
So I feel very stupid.
Yeah, but that is making you, when you feel stupid about this, that is making you more likely, to act the next time the same way. Because you think, okay, I'm stupid anyway, so what does it matter? No. I'm not stupid, I'm learning, yeah? Okay. Yeah? And tell the kilesas if they want to sleep, go to sleep, and don't bother me again. Yeah? Give me some peace. Huh? You really can talk to the kilesas, and you can, because they're not you. Yeah?
And another question for a few days ago, I was meditating. Usually pain comes after 1 hour or sometimes before 2 hours. But last week, after 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it's very strong pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Usually in the same place.
Yeah.
When it's in a different place, I find it interesting. But when it's come all the way to the same place and
yes, and it always comes to the same place, yeah.
I found it very difficult to strive and to stay with it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like too much pain, I want to get up.
But before this too much pain, there are lots of thoughts coming in. Yeah? I mean, first there's a sensation, yeah, and then the kilesas say there's pain, yeah. And then 5 minutes, the kilesas say, there's still this pain, I mean, I don't want to get rid of it, I don't like it, yeah. And these are all thoughts, that make this pain actually much stronger than it is. If we see, there's pain, yeah, and if we really think about it, oh, that's great. Now I have a stable object. This doesn't go away so fast, yeah? My Buddha instantly, disappears here or disappears there. That pain, is good, yeah?
It's so painful, it's hard to even
No,
investigate.
it is because you think it is so painful. It's not painful. The moment you get up, it's gone. Huh?
Yeah.
What kind of pain is that? Pain that disappears if you just stop, Huh? If you stop sitting, or if you stop concentrating, then the pain goes, Huh? This pain we really have to battle in order to get deeper. That is one, yeah? Pain, restlessness, boredom, these are the basic hindrances that we have to fight off first before the bigger difficulties come. Michelle already falls asleep, huh? Thorsten, relax, entspann dich. Entspannen. Und sag zu dir selber, entspann. Ja? When I look at Aseng, he is completely relaxed.
Very important talk.
Huh?
Very important talk today. Very good.
It's always important, huh? It always says important. It's always a good talk, yeah? Not just the difficulties that come up with the practice, yeah? When you look at the monks, who practice for years, yeah, they don't have any difficulties anymore because they don't ask. I mean, there are two things, yeah. I mean, either they're all enlightened, they don't need to ask anymore, yeah, or they don't practice. And if they don't practice, then of course there are no questions coming up.
We already know the answer because it's always the same that we are passing through.
Yeah. But one should see some development. And you see it in these small things. When people sweep, and people, walk, when they set up their bowl, then you see this. If they have sati or not, yeah? Or if their mind is gone. Okay, so. Yeah. Get our old bones up.